Hello and welcome to Minor Talks about a bonus, civilization bonus for Age of Empires 2 The Conquest, and this one is the Goths. Now first of all, if we have a look at their unique unit, which is the Huskarl. Now, I'm not creating them instantly because I want to show you how quickly they are created, just for a little bit later on. So here's the Huskarl. They have 60 hit points, 10 attack normal, which is quite a lot, and then 0.6 armor. So they have a lot of pierce armor, which is very useful indeed. They also have an attack bonus against buildings. Now if I were to get the blacksmith, and if we actually, yeah, let's just pop it on for the time being. Let's see what would be next. If I go to the Imperial Age, I can get all these upgrades, and what I'll do is I'll upgrade to the Elite Huskarl, which is 1200 food and 550 gold. So 60, 10, 0, 6. They are now on 70, 12, 0, 8. So a fully upgraded Elite Huskarl is 70 hit points, 16 attack, and 0, 10 armor. Now the Huskarls are known for their pierce armor, but they're very good against other archers, but they're not so great against melee things. So as I said, in the Celts have a lot of attack against infantry, and they would be very good against Huskarls. Now the Goths have one unusual thing, is that they have two unique technology: Anarchy, which allows Huskarls to be created at the barracks, and Perfusion, which means that barracks works 50% faster. Now Anarchy you can get in the Castle Age, so if I were to get that, 450 food, 250 gold, very useful indeed, because let's say you wanted a stream of Huskarls out, instead of wasting 1300 on 2 more castles, you can just create 2 more barracks for 350 wood, which is much better. So if what I want to do is I want to create a lot of barracks here, and if I just create a few castles here for population, and okay, there we go. Now as I research Anarchy, you'll see here that I can create the Huskarl, and the Elite Huskarl costs 52 food and 26 gold, and that's the same for normal Huskarl, and they are the same here as well. But this is what I want to show you. Perfusion, if I were to get that, 400 wood and 600 gold, so if I just quickly get that, and if I get all these barracks to be created, send their units here, and what is it? R. So if I just get loads of Huskarls coming out, you can just see them streaming out of the barracks. And this is what the Goths are very good at. They can get loads and loads of decent units out just like that. You can see how quick they're being created, and in a matter of seconds I have a fairly formidable army. It's just pretty good. But also the Goths seem to have a team bonus of barracks working 20% faster. So Perfusion allows for barracks to be work 50% faster, and I'm capping population, and then the team bonus allows for barracks to be an extra 20% faster. So it's always good to create Huskarls from the barracks, and it is historically relevant because the Goths were quite a nomadic civilization, and what they wanted to have been able to do was quickly go to another area, and then their villagers would work, and then suddenly if they need to attack, they needed to change those villages into Huskarls, and that's seen in Age of Empires as the quick creation of Huskarls at the barracks. And all these Huskarls, they were created in, I don't know how quickly it was, but it was much quicker than pretty much any other decent unit would be created. And also the infantry, they cost 10% less in the feudal age, 15% less in the castle age, and 25% less in the imperial age. because this means that theoretically a Huskarl, in my book it says it's 80 food and 40 gold, but in the castle age they cost 52 food and 26 gold, which is a bit confusing because they didn't even go down in the Imperial age. But if I were to create a barret and go up to the champion, now a champion would now cost 39 food and 13 gold. They would, however, originally cost 60 food and 20 gold. So that's actually quite a lot less than it would normally cost. So that's very useful. The Goths are a very heavy infantry civilization. Not really too great on other things, but infantry, yeah, they're very good at. I mentioned earlier that the Huskarls have an attack bonus against building, but all infantry have an extra 1 attack, against buildings anyway. And villagers, they have an extra 5 attack against a wild boar. So instead of using about 10 villagers to kill a boar and 1 to lure it in, you could probably just send about 5 to begin with, and they would normally have 3 attack normally, but then they would do 8 attack against a wild boar. So a wild boar has 75 hit points, and if you sent 5, you could kill a wild boar in 2 shots. So that's quite useful indeed for the Goths. Now, along with the 5 attack against a wild boar, the villagers will also carry an extra 15 meat. So a boar would have 340 food coming from it. I think it's 340, and the hunters will be able to carry an extra 15% meat. And then also, one final upgrade that the Goths can get, if I were to just quickly create loads of castles, because I want to be able to do this, let's just get a few here and a villager here, and another villager here, is that in the Imperial Age you can have an extra 10 population. So normally it would be, if in normal games it would be 75 population, so you'd get 85 population. In standard games where you can choose to go up to 200 population, you can actually get 210 population. So that's it for the Goths bonuses. I will see you in the next one, which shall be of the Huns. Thank you very much for watching.